Okay, ladies and gentlemen, what a beautiful Saturday it is. Yeah, I just watched this Jake Paul on YouTube. It's a pretty good video. You guys should go watch it. It's called officially announcing my first MMA fight. They just dropped it, PFL and Jake. It's interesting, and I'll talk about that in a second. But listen to what he says here.
I've already disrupted boxing, and now it's time to disrupt MMA. I know this is such a tough sport, and it's not going to be easy. But if I could do it in boxing, I could do it in MMA.
That's the thing. Anyone who's been in fighting a long time knows that you can develop in boxing pretty far in 2 years. You can really develop. When it comes to wrestling, when it comes to which he's done in the past, had some high school wrestling, but when it comes to jiu-jitsu, and then when it comes to working off the fence, that's a whole nother game. And then when it comes to elbows in close, when it comes to Muay Thai, those are all different games. And those all take years and years to develop at a high level. But Jake is very athletic, and he does crack. With 4-ounce gloves, he could crack some motherfuckers. It's going to get interesting, though. That could be the best thing that's ever happened to people. Could blow it up. And when he's talking super fights, I'm wondering what the super fight league. So that's going to be interesting. So it's going to be already stars. They see the numbers. They promote it. It's going to be sweet. I think that's going to set up some fucking sweet fights. The fans are going to be pumped. And I hope Nate Diaz versus Jake happens. Hear what Jake says next here.
So dedicated to this that I offered Nate Diaz a 2-fight deal. First, we box. Then 6 months later, we fight MMA in the PFL Smart Cage and lay it all on the line. If that's not balls, then
It really is. I mean, Nate's looking at this two ways. He's looking at this. Nate posted a picture of the Risen, like he was talking to the Japanese. And if Nate's smart, in my opinion, he sees Jake probably as this young, athletic, pretty solid 200-pound, 6-foot kid who's a good athlete, and clearly Jake's got a good work ethic. Nate Diaz is probably very smart, especially when it comes to combat sports. And he saw what Anderson tried to do. Yes, Anderson's old and stuff, but still, Anderson's a southpaw, tall, lanky southpaws, knocked people out with both hands, and he pressured Jake the whole time, pressured Jake the whole time, pressured Jake the whole time. In a big arena, a lot of build-up, and Jake still stay composed. So maybe Nate's looking at that like, man, this kid's a fucking young buck. And why risk it when I can go to Risen? Maybe they'll give me some better fights, make some good money, fight in Japan. But Nate also does have the opportunity to just become fucking huge, like bigger than he already is. He already takes out Connor. Imagine if Nate went in there and whooped on Jake Paul, whooped on him in boxing. They fight MMA and then submitted him MMA. I don't know. It'd be fucking epic. So I'm curious to how this plays out, but I'm pumped. It got me fired up. I'm pumped to watch. What a good thing for PFL. Let's check it out. Peace. Like and subscribe. Love you. Smoke a bag, baby.